Let me welcome you to my channel. Before we begin the video, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this post. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and her kayfabe boyfriend Dominik Mysterio are currently at the top of the power couple list in WWE. Dirty Dom was previously in an on-screen romance with Rhea Ripley. However, their romance ended dramatically after Mysterio betrayed Mommy at SummerSlam 2024 and joined forces with the Miracle Kid. A noteworthy point is that Dominik Mysterio is known for betraying the people who love him the most. The list includes his father, Rey Mysterio, and his ex-girlfriend, Rhea Ripley. The Stamford-based company has already planted seeds, and it seems Liv Morgan's name could also be added to the list in the future. During the go-home edition of SmackDown before Crown Jewel 2024, Ms. Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton hinted at a possible romance. She said that she needed a little dirty in her life and wondered if Dominic would come along with the title, provided she managed to successfully cash in on Liv and capture her championship. There is a strong possibility we might see a double betrayal angle. For those who might not know, Tiffany is dating Raw superstar Ludwig Kaiser in real life. Since Rhea Ripley is out of action after getting injured, Dominik Mysterio, who is with Liv Morgan, has nothing much to do. In a sensational twist, Dirty Dominik could cheat on Liv and start a new affair with the buff Barbie, and she could dump her real-life connection on television. This could create an exciting storyline and open multiple doors, from Liv Morgan versus Tiffany Stratton to Ludwig Kaiser versus Dominik Mysterio, and much more. While speaking in an interview with Peter Rosenberg of Cheap Heat, the host joked about Liv Morgan having kids with her on-screen boyfriend, Dominik Mysterio. In response, while staying in character, the Women's World Champion said they are not rushing in their relationship, but she likes the idea, and it would be cute to have a house full of little dirty doms. It will be interesting to see how long Dominik and Liv will have each other's backs and what Triple H has in store for the power couple. WWE fans have grown invested in the romance between Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan, whose on-screen chemistry has sparked excitement and fueled storylines over the past months. As a couple, their combined charisma draws fans in, with Liv's spunky, no-nonsense attitude balancing Dominik's edgy, rebellious streak as he navigates his darker turn with the Judgment Day faction. Their relationship has been on the rocks lately, with backstage tensions teased in subtle promos and social media hints of discontent. As the tension mounts, a new player enters the mix, and it's none other than WWE Raw star Damian Priest's real-life girlfriend, Maria Rodriguez, a fictional character created for this story. Maria, a fitness model and social media influencer, has been spotted ringside at a few of Damian's matches, gaining her own quiet following. The WWE Universe knows Maria as Damian's real-life girlfriend, but in a recent storyline twist, she's introduced as a wild card in the ongoing feud between the Judgment Day and Liv's allies. She's portrayed as loyal to Damian, but the storyline teases her mysterious exchanges with Dominik. This connection isn't acknowledged at first, but there's undeniable tension between them. As weeks go by, we start to see Liv and Dominik drifting apart. Liv's had enough of Dominik's dark path with the Judgment Day, which has started to clash with her evolving interests and priorities. In promos, Liv suggests she's not the same person who joined WWE years ago and wants Dominik to choose a brighter path or risk losing her. Meanwhile, Maria has been subtly interacting with Dominik, who feels misunderstood by Liv and is grappling with doubts about his loyalty to her. Maria, introduced as Damian Priest's girlfriend, seems supportive of the Judgment Day's mission, but brings her own perspective, often giving Dominik advice on embracing power without compromise. She becomes Dominik's sounding board, lending a listening ear in a way Liv hasn't lately. For Dominik, who feels abandoned and lost, Maria's encouragement is tempting. Slowly, a friends who are secretly more vibe grows between Dominik and Maria. They have late-night text conversations, and Dominic seems to be slowly veering toward her in emotional ways that hint at a deeper, dangerous chemistry. Liv senses something's up and confronts Dominic, who denies any wrongdoing but clearly harbors guilt. One fateful Raw episode, tensions explode. Dominic, overwhelmed by his emotions and recent friction with Liv, slips into a private meeting with Maria. Their conversation starts innocently enough, with Maria offering a shoulder to lean on as she urges him to embrace his dark side fully, abandoning all distractions. Emotions spill over, and the two share a passionate moment, unaware of a lurking figure watching. Liv. Liv has secretly been suspecting something amiss and decides to follow Dominic, hoping to confront him in private. What she witnesses leaves her shattered. Dominic and Maria share an undeniable moment of intimacy, betraying both Liv and Damian. Liv stumbles away, heartbroken, with plans to reveal the affair in an epic showdown during RAW's main event. In the next Raw episode, the ring is packed with members of the Judgment Day and their rivals, as the tension between Liv and Dominic reaches a fever pitch. In a dramatic promo, Liv steps forward and, voice shaking, exposes Dominic's betrayal in front of the WWE Universe. Gasps ripple through the crowd as she publicly reveals his affair with Maria, pointing at the shocked influencer in the crowd. Maria tries to defend herself, but Damian Priest, watching in disbelief, starts putting the pieces together. The camera catches his realization and subsequent fury as he turns toward Dominic with blazing eyes. The revelation sends shockwaves through the WWE Universe. Dominic, feeling both ashamed and defiant, tries to justify himself, claiming Liv pushed him away. He blames her constant disapproval of his Judgment Day lifestyle for driving him towards someone who understands him. Liv isn't having it. Her fiery response goes viral across social media as she calls him out for his lack of loyalty and questions whether he's ever truly understood love or respect. She drops the mic and storms out, leaving Dominic standing alone, grappling with his crumbling relationships. Meanwhile, Damian confronts Maria, who tries to apologize and offer explanations, but he refuses to hear it. In an emotional outburst, he breaks ties with her in front of the WWE Universe. As she leaves, shamed and devastated, Damian challenges Dominic to a one-on-one match to teach him a lesson about respect and loyalty. The challenge is set, and the WWE Universe eagerly anticipates the showdown between these former allies, now turned bitter rivals. The match between Dominic and Damian Priest becomes a centerpiece for an upcoming pay-per-view event. Dubbed Betrayal at Backlash, it becomes one of the most anticipated events of the year. The build-up showcases each man's emotional turmoil, with Damian framing the match as a fight for honor, and Dominic wrestling with his own insecurities and the consequences of his choices. Liv, meanwhile, has aligned herself with Damian, her heartbreak fueling a new partnership with someone who shares her sense of betrayal. The two appear ringside during each other's matches, showcasing an unexpected yet powerful bond born from shared betrayal. Fans speculate on the nature of their relationship, but for now, it's clear that they're united against Dominic and Maria's transgressions. The showdown match is brutal, with Damian using every ounce of strength and emotion to unleash on Dominic. The two men clash in a match that mixes technical skill with raw, unbridled anger. Dominic's desperation shows as he fights to prove he's not the weak link, but ultimately, Damian's years of experience and determination give him the edge. After a hard-fought battle, Damian pins Dominic, standing victorious as Liv joins him in the ring, a look of fierce satisfaction on her face. Following the match, Dominic's position in the Judgment Day faction becomes shaky. His betrayal alienates his remaining allies, and he's forced to go solo, embarking on a redemption arc as he grapples with the consequences of his actions. Liv, now more resilient and empowered, continues to team up with Damian Priest, even forming a new faction that embodies loyalty, strength, and mutual respect, a nod to the values both were denied in their previous relationships. Maria, left disgraced, attempts to redeem herself through social media posts and appearances, but the WWE Universe isn't quick to forgive. Her once glistening image takes a hard hit, and her influence wanes as she's overshadowed by Liv's newfound popularity and solidarity with fans.